Thank you, Mr. Heil, members of the board, parents and patrons who are here today. It's a pleasure to bring back to the agenda, as we're fully underway with the school year, our recognitions, and it's a pleasure to acknowledge many of those who have contributed to our success as the Kansas City Public Schools, and Ms. Eileen Houston Stewart, Chief Communications Officer, is here to facilitate that process. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Dr. Green. Good evening to Board Chair Heil, our board members, staff, and guests. As we begin a new school year, it's my pleasure once again to present to you outstanding students, teachers, and partners. As you know, each month we recognize students for their remarkable accomplishments, KCPS teammates who go above and beyond, and every other month this year we will recognize our community champions who give back by helping our students succeed. This evening, we will recognize our Scholar Superstars who participated in our student internship program and honor the business leaders who stepped up to the plate to make this a memorable experience for our students. In 2014, we launched our student internship program in partnership with J.E. Dunn Construction. The goal of the program is to provide students with key workforce soft skills and critical experience as interns. The program was operated under the guidance of KCPS graduation specialist Moname Malathip. 27 students out of 52 who applied met all of the program requirements and were able to commit to the 11 days of curriculum delivered by a national trainer from J.E. Dunn Construction. In addition to the training sessions, the students received coaching from Moname. The coaching component included guidance on producing a resume, a cover letter, brag sheet, and personal statement from each student. All told, the students received about 30 hours of training through this program. After the students successfully completed the training, they were placed as summer interns at 15 partnering businesses throughout the metro area. The interns worked 40 hours a week for 8 weeks and earned $10 an hour. Collectively, they worked 5,995 hours and earned $58,650. The income received helped pay household bills, purchase school supplies and clothes, contributed to our local economy, and some were even able to start saving accounts for college. More important in the long run than the financial compensation, the businesses provided invaluable feedback to each intern throughout the summer. This collaboration was a success in large part because J.E. Dunn Construction has made it a practice to hire high school students as interns. Their positive experience with high school age interns was critical in helping to convince other businesses to participate in this program. At this time, I would like to ask Moname to come forward and introduce our student interns and the business partners who are with us here tonight. Moname?
Thank you. Good evening, board members, President Heil, Superintendent Green. It's a pleasure to be up here with you to talk about what a wonderful program we had this past spring and summer with our students. It was initially a pilot program and done fairly quickly in a few months. After meeting with the staff of J.E. Dunn, they hopped on board and said, we can do better than 2 interns. How about we just put a whole program together with you and get as many as we can placed across the metropolitan area. Of course, I was like, yeah, okay, let's do this, and we got it done. And we are excited that we had so many young people who really want to take on this challenge and be the first to work with us through this internship program. We have a few of them here with us. We had about 7 students that graduated from our high school, of course, and gone on to post-secondary institutions. We do have some juniors and seniors, of course, juniors and seniors that are left in our district that we're inviting back for the next round of internship program. But the ones here with us, I want to recognize them personally, and then I want to show some pictures along the way, if I can do this, multitask. Recognize the student's name and some pictures along the way. So I do want to have the students stand up, and then when I call your name, if you guys can come down here and so that I can see you just lined up for me, okay? So the first student is Kali Craddock. She come on up here. Second student is Kendra Zemenier, Tavares Lowry, Tony Liu, Vanessa Mendoza, Zaman Jones, and Tao Wong. You guys. So I know we had 27, but conflicts, etc., they were all not able to be here. They're excited and support their teammates. So this is the small group of your student internship program. And you guys want to turn around, face the board? Face that way. Stand up, face that way. We could not have done this without the partnership of all of the businesses. We presented this to them, and boy, they jumped on board and said, we are willing to help out, and we want your students, because we feel it's important to develop these young folks early and the right way in giving them the experiences. So we have a few businesses here as well that I want to recognize and say thank you for their support and taking on our students for this past summer. So when I call your organization and name, just come on up, maybe you can line up this way. I'm just making it up as I go, right? We have the very first organization I want to have a special acknowledgement for is J.E. Dunn Construction. Who is here representing J.E. Dunn is Keisha Bosby. She is my sidekick. She has worked tirelessly to make sure that we have all the snacks ready for the kiddos, all the rooms done. She worked with the national trainer that trained the students. She's just been an invaluable partner for us here. Marvin Carolina is the lead on the J.E. Dunn side. He unfortunately had to be on business this evening. So I want to recognize J.E. Dunn with a little certificate here, and I'll read the certificate. For J.E. Dunn Community Champion Award is hereby presented to J.E. Dunn Construction for supporting the achievement and growth of students through the KCPS Student Internship Program. The next person and organization is actually our very own Kansas City Public Schools. We did take the challenge on ourselves and had our students in our buildings and all over the Kansas City location under Mr. Tom Brenneman's IT group with all the one-to-one initiative. So our kids were up on the ceilings rewiring things, okay? So, I guess you can blame the kids if you don't. But Mr. Tom Brenneman, come up here. His team was fantastic, and actually one of the students has returned to kind of help out after school as they continue with the one-to-one. But we also want to recognize Tom and his team for their contribution. They had 3 students in the IT department. So let me see if I can, oh, that's interesting. I was going to show some pictures. And then we also have Mr. Eddie Whitley from Whitley Construction. What a fantastic guy. He's all the way out in Lee Summit. And so we were like, oh my God, okay, Lee Summit isn't that far. Well, he's on the tip of Lee Summit, like the furthest before whatever the next town is, because I went out there to do my site visits with the students over the summer. I thought, oh my God, but Ashley made it every day. She did. She made it. Her mom was diligent, dropped her sister off at KU, looped around the city, went all the way to Lee Summit, looped back downtown to go to work, and every day they did that. And so we want to thank Mr. Whitley for being a mentor to Ashley and just a great partner for us here. Thank you. We also want to recognize CBIZ, Benefits and Insurance Services. So Jeff Fausnoff and Carol Watley, come on up. They are all the way out in Overland Park, okay? So we were all over the place. Now, I'm more familiar on that side, so it didn't feel like it was a very long drive, but I'm sure for Tariq, their student, it probably was to get out there. But that's a great office building, for one, out there in Overland Park. We want to thank them for taking Tariq on and doing such a great job helping him explore various departments, because he was all over the place over there and got to interview everyone from the president of the unit to all the team members. And so our students really got to meet a number of people. One of the key things we want to make sure they understood was networking, right? Meeting those right people at the right time and making those relationships. So we want to thank you for your participation in the internship program.
Thank you.
I think that's it. Oh, I do want to recognize, let me see if I can, our business partners that are not here. Fulfillment Plus Kansas City Area Transportation Authority, that was fun, KCATA. Norton Schmidt, the Office of the Mayor, BNIM, Mr. Gunnar Hand is not here. United Way of Greater Kansas City, Kansas Department of Parks and Rec, UMB Financial, the Missouri Department of Labor, the Commission of Human Rights Department, MCC Penn Valley, ACS Smart Buildings were the other businesses that took on our students. Let me see if there are other pictures. These are some images from the training. That's Mr. David Disney. He did an awesome, I don't know if you guys remember this, kids, but this whole building the metal thing and having a stand was really neat. And I don't know how many he could pile up without it falling, but it was cool. And they took a tour. Of course, everyone was loving J.E. Dunn. They all want to work there because it has a basketball court downstairs and a full gym, and J.E. Dunn, right? They do it. Some other images. Here's a couple of, our students wiring with Mr. Brenneman's team, and then Mr. Dunn with the 2 interns that they had at J.E. Dunn. That's one of the young lady at the KCATA in our training location was at J.E. Dunn for those 11 sessions, and that's the class they took. That's it. Thank you.
If any of our students would like to make any comment, or our partners, we certainly would welcome that at this point.
Do you want to?
You don't have to. You can. Need.
No? Keisha? No? You want to say anything? No? No? Oh, there. Say something. Okay.
Please do.
I would want to say thank you so much for the program. Thanks to J.E. Dunn for putting it together. And we benefited so much from having Tariq in our office over the summer. So he was just an amazing intern. And we do want to say thank you for the program, and thanks for enlightening us, because it was a great experience for us. And I didn't know we could put him in the ceiling and have him do wiring. So now we know for next time.
Now, we're going to have some conversations around risk management here before we turn them back.
Great. We want to thank again our partners and our students for being here tonight, and a special thanks to Monterey for doing a fabulous job this summer pulling all of this together. This is a great example of what can be accomplished with innovative ideas and public and private partnerships, and we honor and thank both the students and our corporate partners for their commitment to this program and to our success as a school district. Let's give them another round of applause.
And let me add another point to Monterey. I think you want to talk about next year now, because we've already started working on next year, and just kind of let the folks know what because we want to expand it even further, and people are knocking at the door for our scholars. So
when we had our first meeting last spring, it was a standing room only with the businesses. They came in and we didn't have enough seats. So there were a lot of them that were really interested. Some of them didn't sign on because it was happening too quick and they just wanted to wait another year, so we're hoping those will come back. We have 2 sessions for recruitment businesses this year versus 1 because we're expecting that turnout. And I have the invitations letter. I'm going to leave it at the table out there and have the board members have a copy as well. It's happening on Tuesday, October 7th and Tuesday, October 14th at the J.E. Dunn location. And it's for breakfast, so it's from 8 o'clock in the morning to about 9:30. We're looking for 50-ish, 60 businesses, positions from our community business partners. So anything you can help us get the word out, that would be wonderful.
2 quick questions. First, are we limited at 50 to 60 spots?
No.
And the second question would be, I think as board members, this is a unique opportunity for us to dip into our networks. So if you could perhaps provide us an emailable version of that invitation. I will certainly send it out. I don't want to speak for my colleagues, but I assume that we have some contacts that might be very interested in this. And the last thing I'll say is just simply this: we talk a lot as a board about our district being in collaboration between the community and our district, and we often talk about the need for the business community and to come together to support our students. And certainly, I just want to say again how appreciative we are of these companies for hosting our students and our scholars and helping them learn. I'm sure it was a transformative experience for them, and so thank you. We often talk about the need, but sometimes we forget to recognize when businesses really come through for our kids. So from those of you who are here, from the business community who made this possible, thank you. And for our students, thank you, as always, for representing us so well, and as we know you can.
They
Thank you.
did. They did. Thank you. Thank you.